Alright, this is a continuation of the previous video, and the reason why I'm having to make it is because, sorry, I'm eating, because the previous video got shut off, okay, as I was transferring an audio file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally replay to you the entire audio file that was being played when the video camera got shut off. But you got to look at also that video. Sorry. But you also got to look at that video as well, because in order to be able to see why this audio file is being transferred over, because part of this audio file is in that video at the end. And that video holds a bunch of information that you got to see. I mean, you just got to see it. So, anyways, in order to be able to understand why this is being uploaded right now, just listen to it. Oh, and by the way, my name is Leslie Williams, and I am in San Diego. And, you know...
379. What is it that we gather together for, if not for the atrocities and the murders and all the other victimizations that we're being told we should all be excited about? The last call, he says he does it for when he turned his life over to God. But, you know, that seems to be the story with every Christian. But besides that, I do not see a government at all endorsing anything besides war, murder, retaliation, disruption of civil liberties, and the destruction of the Constitution. Can somebody please tell me that they've done something else? If you can, I stand corrected, but you don't, and you can't, because it's all I'm seeing. So call me a doomsayer. Point the finger at me. Correct me. 888-673-3700 with that.
FM News 101 KXL. This is Ground Zero with Clyde Lewis on FM News 101.
With Clyde Lewis. Okay, let's go to Leslie in San Diego, California. Leslie, hi, you're on Ground Zero.
Yes, hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I wanted to say, Clyde, I like your show. I've learned so much from just tonight's broadcast alone. Mr. Freeman, he left, I guess, this last hour or so. I was actually going to ask him some questions concerning what he talked about with the mind uploading. I know somebody, I'm real hesitant to say who it is, but I know somebody who was a victim of the Blue Beam Project back in the 60s. They came from a military family. And, you know, and when he was talking about the mind uploading, I took that as meaning that what they're probably attempting to do is use artificial neural networks and robots.
Well, yeah, what they're doing, but they say by 2015 they'll be able to transfer what they say is you know, the network of the brain into an artificial brain that they can eventually put into a robot or artificial intelligence. And the whole idea is to be able to transfer an entire brain neural network into a human body by 2050.
Yeah, neural encoding, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
But you know what's really weird about that is, because I got ADHD, so I process information in nonlinear order, and I've been researching this kind of stuff lately, you know, on and off, and my mind's kind of like, I connect dots in reference to how it works. And I was just telling somebody this, like, just last week on a bus, I bet you $10 that they're going to eventually try and do something like that for time travel.
That'd be an idea for time travel, because then they'd be able to transfer, knowledge and personality and whatever into another being that would be more than likely able to endure that kind of travel. In fact, it would be an artificial intelligence. It would be probably artificial human with capabilities that are able to endure space travel. That's an idea. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, because it would have to be non-localized, because I don't think they have it figured out yet in reference to how they can. I don't know if in reference to like how long it might take to get to Mars or whatever. But you know, Clyde, the reason why I called is that the person that I know that literally experienced the Blue Beam Project back in the late '60s. Okay, they're still doing that today to children.
Well, they're doing it. They're doing it with Montauk. Montauk Project. There's several other projects that were involved. There's MK Ultra. Several other Monarch programs, programming with certain songs, certain images, butterflies, caterpillars.
Right. And you know, the thing about it is that looking into all this, I think what they were doing back in the 60s is that I think they were testing the human response to it to see how well a human being would react to it. So when they finally bring it about, once all these wars start, they'll be able to.
Oh, we're sorry, we lost her. We lost Leslie. That's too bad. I think she was trying to talk about the Super Soldier program, which is something that has also been talked about many times. Traumatic mind control, MK Ultra, MK Naomi, Monarch, several other Cloverleaf, several other programs that can be looked at. These are all things that you can look up on your own. They're not things that I'm making up. These are all projects, and they're still conducting these projects today. They're conducting projects with children who they find are that have autism, that have Asperger's, that are able to, they're able to monitor the brain to see how their motor responses can move electric trains. They can move the bodies of other animals. Chimeras, the idea of chimera experimentation. These are all part of the programs and all part of what Friedman was talking about the transference of the human mind, or in some cases, the human consciousness into an artificial being. This is all part, 2014, they discussed this for 2014. The first time they'll attempt to do this is in 2014. They're predicting by 2050. Conservative views are saying that 2030 will be the time. And I've been looking at the internet right now. We have crossed that uncanny valley, my friends. We have now got robots that can carry on conversations based on memory relays, where you can ask a robot one thing one day, and it accumulates knowledge, and it remembers conversations, and it eventually analyzes personality and is able to conduct a conversation as if it's a real person. In fact, the computer once, I was looking at one instance where a woman said, "I'm going to miss you, I'm going on a trip," and the robot responded, it looked like a human, the robot responded and said, "I love you as much as a robot can love a human being," just to specify that robots can't love the way humans love, but they certainly can understand and appreciate the company, because the network somehow is sending the message that this robot has sentience. And this is where, once again, we go into this uncanny valley of what is reality and what is the purpose of this transhumanistic transformation that we're all headed towards. Is it something that we need to welcome? Is it something that we fear? And it all goes back to the technology arguments I was making the other night. It all interlocks. It's all part of the puzzle pieces to get the bigger picture. And with patience, we're all going to figure it out, I hope. With all of the knowledge that we accumulate together when people call the program and they participate in the discussions on this program. And I'm inviting you to do that tonight. 888-673-3700. That's 888-673.
You can't get any bigger of a picture than this, sweet peas. My name is Leslie Williams, and I am in San Diego, California. And the only thing that I can do in order to be able to help you understand the factual realities in part of why I might be possibly still being targeted to this day, it's not because of anything that I did. It's not because of any lifestyle that I ever had. It's because of who my family was connected to. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I am in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams.
And,
B700. What is it that we gather together for, if not for the atrocities and the murders and all the other victimizations that we've been told we should all be excited about? The last call, he says he does it for when he turned his life over to God. But, that seems to be the story with every Christian. But besides that, I do not see a government at all endorsing anything besides war, murder, retaliation, disruption of civil liberties, and the destruction of the Constitution. Can somebody please tell me that they've done something else? If you can, I stand corrected, but you don't, and you can't, because all I'm seeing So call me a doomsayer. Point the finger at me.
I can tell them that they've done something else. My name is Leslie Williams, and I'm in San Diego, California.
Correct me. 888-673-3700 will be back.
FM News 101 KXL. This is Ground Zero with Clyde Lewis on FM News 101.
Ground Zero with Clyde Lewis. Okay, let's go to Leslie in San Diego, California. Leslie, hi, you're on Ground Zero.
Yes, hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I wanted to say, Clyde, I like your show. I've learned so much from just tonight's broadcast alone. Mr. Freeman, he left, I guess, this last hour, so I was actually going to ask him some questions concerning what he talked about with the mind uploading. I know somebody, I'm still hesitant to say who it is, but I know somebody who was a victim of the Blue Beam Project back in the 60s. They came from a military family, and, and when he was talking about the mind uploading, I took that as meaning that what they're probably attempting to do is use artificial neural networks and robots.
Well, yeah, what they're doing, but they say by 2015 they'll be able to transfer what they say is the network of the brain into an artificial brain that they can eventually put into a robot or artificial intelligence. And the whole idea is to be able to transfer an entire brain neural network into a human body by 2050.
Yeah, neural encoding, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
But you know what's really weird about that is, because I got ADHD, so I process information in nonlinear order, and I've been researching this kind of stuff lately, on and off, and my mind's kind of like, I connecting dots in reference to how it works. And I was just telling somebody this, like, just last week on a bus, I bet you $10 that they're going to eventually try and do something like that for time travel.
That'd be
Now, this broadcast was on 5/01/2013 on Ground Zero with Clyde Lewis. You can go back over the internet and find it, or you can go to his webpage or Facebook and find that particular, I think it was called The Blood Cement, in reference to how an individual was covered on that show, and he was talking about CERN, time travel, how optical and laser technology is going to be used for not only mind uploading, but also to upload the mind into artificial neural networks. Okay? And to upload the evoked potentials, the neural networks, into optical and laser projections for time travel. You would not believe what I know. And you better be damn sure. Okay. Let me tell you something right now. The military is at least 100 years ahead of what's released in the population and what the academia knows. They have no idea. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. Listen to this.
for time travel, because then they'd be able to transfer knowledge and personality and whatever into another being that would be more than likely able to endure that kind of travel. In fact, it would be an artificial intelligence. It would be probably artificial human with capabilities that are able to endure space travel. That's an idea. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, because it would have to be non-localized, because I don't think they have it figured out yet in reference to how they can. I don't know if in reference to like how long it might take to get to Mars or whatever. But Clyde, the reason why I called is that the person that I know that literally experienced the Blue Beam Project back in the late '60s. Okay, they're still doing that today to children.
Well, they're doing it with Montauk. Montauk Project. There's several other projects that were involved.
Now, I ran across the word Montauk a couple times and never really got back to it because I didn't know that it might apply to anything concerning somebody that I know that was a victim of the Blue Beam Project back in the 60s. That's why you got to look in the video that's above this one. Or below it. And he just flat out stated that Montauk and Bluebeam are directly connected. Listen to this.
There's MK Ultra.
I didn't know that.
Project. The reference to how they can. I don't know if reference to like how long it might take to get to Mars or whatever, but you know, Clyde, the reason why I called is this: is that the person that I know that literally experienced the Blue Beam Project back in the late '60s. Okay, they're still doing that today to children.
Well, they're doing it. They're doing it with Montauk. Montauk Project. There's several other projects that were involved. There's MK Ultra. Several other Monarch programs, programming with certain songs, certain images.
It's not just the Monarch programs in Montauk, it's also the Phoenix program. Yes. See, the average American citizens, you know, I've been exposing this crime right here, this book right here. Organized stalking is mentioned throughout the entire book. Okay. Alright, I gotta go. I got a lot to do today. And, you know, so, who am I? I am who? Yeah. So anyways, the reason why I made this video was to inform you that I am being gang stalked because I believe that, well, I'll put it to you this way. Have I been tracked my entire life as a result of possibly knowing a little girl who experienced the Blue Beam Project back in the 60s? And in order for that little girl to have experienced that Blue Beam Project, an older, outdated implant would have had to have been put in her head because the microwave technology hadn't been perfected yet. So who am I? I am who? I am the daughter of a person who was Chief MP to General Curtis LeMay, retired high-ranking NASA in my family, retired high-ranking Air Force. My ex-husband was a submarine radar antenna electrician. Yeah, my ex-husband was, and submarine radar antennas are directly connected to the microwave hearing effect. So, I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams, and he also goes on to state, but I've already uploaded the whole entire audio file at the beginning of this video file, so you can go back and listen to it. He also flat out states that the Super Soldier program is directly connected to Montauk, and Montauk is definitely directly connected to Bluebeam. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams, and I choose to act a little bit goofy in my videos in order to make you smile, because I like making you smile. It's what I do sometimes. Anyways, alright, I gotta go. I gotta get. Oh, check it out. This is another book. So, at the end of the day, fellow American citizens, fellow San Diegoans, I am in San Diego, California. Now, you can go to Google and type in nonlinear processors, nonlinear processing, okay, mind uploading, or artificial neural networks. Nonlinear systems in reference to computational theory is what they're trying to be able to figure out in reference to how they're trying to create an artificial neural network using nonlinear processing. And why is that? Because nonlinear thinkers like me, see, when you're thinking about a problem, you got like say if you got a mathematical equation and you're looking at all the variables involved in it in order to be able to even make up your own equation in order to be able to simplify the sum, or to derive a sum from an equation that you can develop as a result of multivariable. It's called multivariable calculus. Now, as a result of you trying to formulate your own equation to a multivariable situation, a problem, you have to be able to look at this problem and sequentially think it through in linear order, which means sequential thinking. People with ADD or ADHD process information in non-linear order, which means that if I had this non-linear processing capability, I would be able to look at this problem, and linear processors can think it through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A nonlinear processor can think it through 1, 3, 5 and come to the conclusion concerning the actual summation of the equation a lot faster than the regular individual. So they've already figured out how linear processing is happening in the brain, but it's the nonlinear that's screwing them up. Yes, because these people want to be able to develop artificial intelligence that can monitor the human brain in order to be able to remotely neurally monitor them. If you got a nonlinear processor that's giving them problems, their computer gets confused because of the computational theory that's running it, the artificial intelligence. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. So, our nonlinear processors, very close to being geniuses. Einstein, Mozart, Picasso, Hemingway, Walt Disney, Henry Ford, Bill Gates, Da Vinci, and many, 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 many other individuals. These geniuses, okay, were nonlinear processors. Am I a nonlinear processor? I'm in San Diego, California. I go. I am going to go. I go. I'm in San Diego, California. Who am I? I am who? Check it out. I'm just acting goofy. Anyways, so when we look at these factual realities, they're having a harder time too. If I was being remotely neurally monitored, they're having a harder time doing it because I process information in non-linear order. So if you got somebody who's randomly processing thoughts and they're trying to get 2 steps ahead of you to cut you off at the pass in reference to what you might do to expose them, and if you're thinking in non-linear order, okay, then could I head them off at the pass before they even arrive at it? I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. So, I gotta get, I'm done acting goofy. But you can go to Google and type in nonlinear time-discrete systems and computational theory artificial neural networks. And you will come to understand the factual reality that they are attempting to develop these neural computational theories for artificial neural networks in order to be able to then transmit them into an artificial brain that they're literally trying to develop. Check it out. You would not believe what I know. You would not believe what I know just when it comes to torsion fields, okay, and static torsion fields. Oh man, it's mind-boggling. And time travel. Did you know that you can manipulate time by literally creating an artificial torsion field and then walking within it? I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. Go to YouTube and type in torsion fields and time travel. If you don't believe me, just do it. Or CERN, the CERN machine and time travel. Just do it. I'm in San Diego, and I gotta go. Thank you.